Where you been, man?
Dude, this one isn't even my fault today. I have been waiting all day for this fucking auction to happen, and it just now ended. So, apparently my grandma has been paying fucking property taxes because my grandpa built the house with his bare hands. So, like, I was at the batting cages today, and I was getting hit with the fucking balls right to my chest and face. And this dude fucking came up to me, and he's like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And he's like, "Hey, you should fucking quit playing around." And he saw me at the driving range earlier, even though, like, I'd play hockey instead of fucking whatever. But I can bomb these fucking golf balls. And he's like, "You're going to come play over here." And, like, he had, like, it was really fucked up. He, like, one of his hands was fucking made out of wood. And I felt really bad because he's like, "Oh, that shit's strong as fuck." And then a fucking truck ran it over. But needless to say, like, he was a professional golfer, and I fucking basically what I was trying to do was like become a professional golfer so that I could buy my grandma's house back from an auction. But there's like this piece of shit guy that fucking, had it out for me, and he made my life a living hell. And so, I had to wait until I had enough money so I could buy my grandma's house back at an auction. But apparently the auction didn't start. Like, I thought I could just buy it back. But he's like, "No, you got to buy an auction." So fucking, I got hit by a car. Like, and then yeah. I got hit by a car. And instead of postponing the game, they fucking made me win it. They still made me fucking putt, dude. After I got hit by a fucking car by some goddamn hippie. No. Yeah.
Are you sure you're not talking about Happy Gilmore?
No.
Sounds a lot like Happy Gilmore.
No.
Did your coach get eaten by a shark or a crocodile?
His hand was, but he fell out of a window. I tried to be nice. The alligator that got his hand, I fucked him up. I was partnered with this celebrity, and he beat me up.
Was it Bob Barker?
I don't know how it was, but yeah, it sounds about right. It was Drew Carey, actually. It was Drew Carey because he was the host of, Price is Right.
Oh, okay.
This just happened today.
This just happened today?
Today. We had me turn to a professional golfer, a funeral. I did another tournament with a celebrity and an auction. And I was endorsed by a famous sandwich chain.
That's interesting.
It really was. All in one day, man. What did you do today, huh?
I didn't make up a story based on a movie.
Oh, my bad. All right, fucking. I've been drinking fucking some Evan Williams, dude. And I'm fucking really excited to watch a movie this evening.
Well, tonight we're going back to Epicuen, the flooded city, for What the Waters Left Behind Scars. An Anglo-American indie rock band ends up stranded in the desolate city of Epicuen. Their conflicts between themselves and their bad luck are quickly forgotten when they begin to discover the bloody hell that awaits them. This is directed by Nicolas Onetti and stars Agustin Olcese. I said that wrong.
Maybe not.
Clara Kovacic.
Maybe.
Magui Bravi and Maria Eugenia Rigon.
What about John Pablo? Juan Pablo.
Oh, yeah, Juan Pablo Bichel.
See?
There we go.
See, here's something, Kay. Sorry, real quick. If I ever became a famous rapper like I really want to be, and I was like top charts or like that, and it's like, "Hey, Brian with a B, we got you a fucking gig. You're going to be out in Prim." I'd say, "You know what? I retire." Like, if I was selling out fucking arenas and everything like that, they're just like, "All right, one more show. It's in Prim." I'd be like, this is where I'm at, huh?
This is where it ends?
I bow out.
Yeah.
I bow out. It's like this. If a band is like, "Hey, let's go to this deserted town. They got us a gig there." They'd be like,
No. Yeah, there's like 3 people there.
No, they don't. It's like, hey,
They
we
all
got
wear
your
ram
gig.
skulls.
It's in Chernobyl. Watch out for the radioactive bears and coyotes, shark, jellyfish, dogs, spiders, birds, snakes,
Oh my god.
ants.
Okay, everything. Yeah, everything.
old women. You got bit by an old woman and then you turn
Oh,
into an
God.
old woman? All right, let's do this.
All right.
What the waters left behind?
Scars.
Scars.
Sloppy flute is in the night. Sweater holder shining bright. Where the gold tastes just right. Splacking hands in the moonlight. Berated, invading, not a bad word. Where the arm is preferred. Berated, berated, hear our call. The podcast that welcomes all.
Rated G, rated PG, rated PG-13, rated NC-17, and rated R are certification marks owned by the Motion Picture Association, Inc. This podcast has not been rated or certified pursuant to the Motion Picture Association, Inc.'s film rating system, nor is this podcast authorized by, endorsed by, or affiliated with the Motion Picture Association, Inc.
All right, we're back with the beginning of
Who the fuck
With
is
the
that?
Waters Left Behind, Scars.
Who is that?
And I have no
That's
clue.
that portion. Like, dude,
Those are those like what are they, Greek
those
or Roman? Roman.
like porcelain fucking things, dude. Like, god damn, man. Like, I am so, like, my entire life, I've always wanted to fucking be able to do anything like artistic, you know, drawing, fucking wood carving, clay making, whatever the fuck. And there's these people back in the day that can make literally fucking marble look see-through when they're fucking making those women with the veils on me. It's like, holy shit. Falkland Islands,
So
June
we're
of
going to
82, huh?
The Falkland Islands in June of 1982. There's
Before I was born.
Argentinian soldier
Oh,
with
hell yeah.
a bloody knife.
Come on, man. Describe that knife better. It was like a brass knuckles knife. Brass knuckles Rambo
Or is
knife.
this an American soldier? Yeah. He's not Argentinian, but he's in Argentina.
But he says that 5 people are dead, most of them are kids.
Yeah, and he's holding a bloody knife, so I'm assuming he stabbed all of them.
Or he punched them with the brass knuckles.
Yeah, he wrecked somebody's face.
All right, chopped off that arm. Yep, all these people get punches right to the face. Right to the face.
Uh-huh.
So you see that fucking statue that they just unfound? Uh-oh.
And somebody wakes up on the ground and picks up a weapon. I can't tell what it is yet.
Here we go. Oh, and he stepped in something.
Like a pool of blood.
Really? You didn't hear that? Oh.
And then he hit the guy in the head and
Maybe.
knocked the phone out of his hand.
Allegedly. You see that dude from Pompeii and his last... Oh, yeah,
Now
he
this
got him
guy
right
wakes
in the
up
head.
and his brains are like visible outside of his skull.
I mean, I'm surprised he woke up. It must have been a really bad dream.
And the other guy,
Or he was dreaming that he's pissing,
yeah.
and then he wakes up, you know?
Mm-hmm. So the other guy is sitting there eating his rations, has a fire going.
Is that his rations, or is he just eating fucking dirty plants on the ground? That's like a... I don't think you can do it, but can you beef jerky an entire chicken breast, boneless chicken breast?
I'm sure you could. I don't know how it would taste.
Pretty sure, you know, that's what he's eating. Looks like a beef jerky chicken breast, boneless, skinless.
So is he tied up on the ground?
If you had a fucking head wound like that, you don't need to be tied up. The sergeant said, I'll fucking kill you.
So, yeah, it's easy to talk tough from the ground.
Damn, I support him, though. Because his head is completely... I don't even know how he's alive, honestly. Like,
Yeah.
that's fucking nuts.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, what the fuck are you doing? He's
With
like, that
his-
was my piece of chicken.
With his skull all exposed like that.
God damn. Uh-oh. Then he hears gunshots. So I'm guessing he... Well, no, he had to have killed those people.
So he just sees like random boots and stuff, and then he realizes his leg
That's my boot.
is gone. So the guy's eating his leg.
Do you think he is?
Yeah,
Whatever he's eating, he's crunching.
he didn't realize his.
Yep. there it
It's his
is.
leg up there cooking.
How long have you been asleep, bro?
For a while, if he got knocked out like that.
How long do you think you have to cook human flesh?
That's a great question.
I'm saying, you think you can eat like human, like it's just the opening scene of a bunch of fucking
A bunch of people at
people
the
at a
beach.
pool in like
or
the
at a pool.
60s.
Yeah. It's like
You think you can eat like human meat, like medium rare, like steak? You know how chicken you can't and pork you can't. What do you think the humans are? You think they're the other white meat?
Well, I know that there was a whole series that went along with Hannibal, the show.
Good God. You know, I don't think I've ever seen fucking Silence of the Lambs.
Yeah, like there was like a TV show based on the movies, and there was actually a cook.
Oh yeah, I want to see that series.
It's a great show. It's a great show.
Hell yeah.
Like NBC really messed it up. They could have kept that going for a while if they would have just given them like 4 or 5 years and let them run.
Ew, did you see that
But
aircraft carrier?
oh yeah,
At the end of it had a ramp.
mm-hmm.
So the planes just fucking shoot up in the sky.
Yeah. But like what he was saying is there's so much fat in human meat
Some
that
of them.
it would taste amazing if you flavored it right.
Yeah, I heard it's super salty. There's always those, my friend's sister's friend, they told me this. But yeah, I heard it's just that we're just salty.
Oh yeah, no,
Probably
like
just because we, have all these teeth and no.
like they built
No
up.
teeth to
There was
brush
like it was like Spanish Jackass or something. It's called The Dirty Sanchez,
Jesus.
and they made a movie and they actually released it over here, and I watched it. And this is like early 2000s, and the big thing they did is like for one dare they had a guy like get liposuction, and they took out like a pound of fat, and they saved the liposuction fat. And
fucking gross.
like one of the guys had to like drink some liposuction fat.
Gross. Oh, what the fuck? So there's, I don't know if there's a war going on, but there's like just random things of people at beaches and then cows being slaughtered
Mhm.
with like the air guns. And then there's the footage of like the town flooding. All right. And I'm guessing,
So now we hear a rock song.
this is the beginning now.
We're seeing a fire,
Oh,
and there's
some sausage links
some sausage links on a
or some what links.
on a grill, an open grill piece, and
I don't know what the
so
fuck
is this
they were-
like a club in somebody's house? Because like there's like 3 guys out front grilling
cooking
links,
really fucked up, like they're camping.
like they're camping,
But then
and there's this is like a house with like a club sign.
yeah, Baco.
Yeah,
He's like, fucking asshole. This is the best place you found.
yeah.
It's the only one in town.
This is the band. So they're either in or near Epicuen at this point.
Yeah, well, I mean, it looks like a house, but the house clearly has an industrial fucking fog machine and red light, strobe light,
Yeah.
because that. Oh, that's the fire. I was like, damn, there's a fire inside the place.
So now
Oh.
they're in their makeshift green room.
I was about to say, quote, backstage.
It's like a back room.
Like, okay, here's the kitchen.
So
But you know what? We've never played in a fucking sold out house arena fucking.
yeah. So I'm not
Club.
hating. I'm just saying like it's very
We've also
clearly
never
a
had bangs
house.
like that. Damn, you think that they had to bring their own beverages?
Probably not, but they're probably like, I mean, how many beers can you keep cold in your house club?
In horror movies, infinite beer.
Infinite beers.
I saw this thing. I don't know if it's true or not, but they released Michael Jackson's food request when he flies. What the fuck?
It probably is insane.
No, it's like the most bland thing. It's like Kentucky Fried Chicken original recipe chicken breast. For breakfast, it was mashed potatoes and gravy and corn with a biscuit and jelly. And then for lunch, the exact same thing, except he wanted mashed potatoes with the gravy on the side, and then a side of corn, and then biscuit with jelly. And you're just like, ooh, hold on. You want mashed potatoes and gravy for breakfast, but mashed potatoes but gravy on the side for lunch. Like, hold on, hold up, like, slow it down. And then
Wow.
they said, depending on how many days in a row he travels, he would be willing to get a different fried chicken breast, if KFC wasn't available. And dessert, he didn't really have dessert. He just liked to chew gum and eat mints. You're like, all right.
Interesting.
Winka, doing well job.
So the band is arguing now.
God.
And this is the last concert on their tour. So they're touring, and just like you said, it's like Prim. They're
Guys, hate to tell you.
they're in this house club.
There's some little fucking boy's bar mitzvah that they're gonna go.
And so this sleeveless tattooed guy
For sure, that is the drummer, right?
I'm assuming.
I'm gonna say hell yeah. Anybody who has a fucking cut off tank like that,
Well, yeah, because you're gonna be sweating like hell if
Dude,
you
that
wear like a
dude's-
full shirt.
grab
He,
her head and
Like gets in the lead singer's face.
yeah, I'm gonna say lead singer because that fucking leather ass jacket. You can't be moving too much with that.
No.
So the maid tank top was too restricting, and he took his shirt off.
So he's drumming shirtless.
Yeah.
Oh,
he
that's
is.
the guitarist that he was in the face of.
no
The-
fucking way.
That's the leather jacket guy. Is the guitarist?
He's gonna be pitting out. You can't. I wonder how fucking motorcyclists fucking wear leather jackets when it's like 120 degrees, and
So-
they hit that stoplight. Yeah, right.
This music, it's like super psychedelic. It almost sounds like the Mars Volta.
They're called the Ravens.
The Ravens, yeah.
My friend hooked up with a stripper. Her name was Raven. In the middle of getting down, he got off and puked because he was too drunk. But anyways, is that a leather jacket? Wait a second.
And they're singing in English. Wow.
I thought they were going to start sounding like
Oh, and
fucking
it's,
garbage.
It's a thrash band.
Or not garbage, Cranberries.
No, she's got some deepness. 'Cause she's
head, zombie. So now we're showing the crowd, huh?
yeah. So the crowd's getting into it.
They're getting into it. I mean, thankfully, there's nothing to do in that fucking town.
It's like, well, there's a band. You want to go see the band?
Like, oh, the only place that's open. Let's go and check them out. I mean, that chick's all right looking. It could be the alcohol. It could be the fog and the red light. Something about her's all right. I can tell you that choke collar, though. Oh, there's a guitarist looking like what was the dude from Step Brother when he was trying to be Elvis? What was that movie?
Trying to be Elvis. I don't remember that part.
No, like there's a movie
Oh,
where he was trying to be Elvis, but like his brother was chopped in half by the sawmill.
you're talking about Dewey Cox.
Yeah.
Talking about yeah, John. I can't think of his name right now, but yeah,
John C. Reilly.
John C. Reilly.
Damn, now everybody's getting into this fucking band. I like how there's like old people too.
I mean, it's good music.
Yeah, the old people are just like, well, there's nothing else to do. Murder, She Wrote's over.
Although this drummer is a little basic. He's using one half of his drum set almost primarily.
He's going down, dude. Boom, boom, boom. I bought what do you call it? Guitar band just so I could try to learn the drums. I can play on medium,
There's this
damn Megan Fox looking ass motherfucker.
Yeah, this very sinister, very attractive
right?
Hispanic woman.
Was she, or does she just have a lot of makeup on? And it could be the red fog.
It's hard to tell.
She
We'll
just
see.
Looked. She's like, what's going on? She had like almond eyes with her fucking black eyeliner. So now the band is done, and they're
all
drinking beers.
They're all hanging out, and the guitarist is with his girl.
See,
and then,
white zombie bassist. Oh.
Yeah,
zombie.
and the singer has her boyfriend, and the guitarist or the drummer is by himself drinking.
See, that would suck because all
slaughtered.
5 of those people were in the van together.
Yeah,
They'd be like, "Hey guys, can we make a rule not to date band members?"
yeah, really. Wasn't there that whole thing with
the Beatles
with Fleetwood Mac?
Oh,
Yeah, because what was it? Lindsey Buckingham and Stevie Nicks.
yeah. Well, I mean,
Like there was a whole thing with them, and then there was a thing with like the and because of all these relationships they had in the band, they nearly broke up.
So then here we go. The drummer's going in there and taking those fucking back of the hand bumps.
Yeah, so he's
here we go. One for the left.
doing some
There you
cocaine.
go. One for the right. You gotta make sure it's even. Get your teeth. Yeah.
You got to give yourself a good look in the mirror as you
All
and spit at
That's
it.
now I hope he dies first.
Do
What a
you-
piece of shit.
Does he hate himself?
Nope, he just spit on the fucking mirror like, fuck off.
So he goes to go get a drink,
And he starts speaking Spanish, huh?
And
That's pretty bold of him.
the sinister looking Spanish woman starts talking to him.
I don't think she's Spanish, man. I thought that the drummer was speaking Spanish to the bartender. Like, if me and you went on vacation to fucking London and we saw a Hispanic bartender, would you try to speak Spanish to that bartender?
No, because my Spanish sounds terrible.
Let's just say you're fluent in Spanish. You know how
I
many
would-
times I've tried to speak Tagalog to somebody or Japanese to somebody? They're just like, nope.
I would wait to see if they do and not assume.
Yeah, but this dude just rolled up and started speaking Spanish.
Yeah.
And you're just like, we're in like Russia, right?
No, this isn't Russia. This
Wherever the
is
fuck this is.
Argentina.
Oh, I'm way off.
Argentina.
I'm way off.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's start the episode over.
So then the girl that was watching them starts dancing with the drummer.
Yeah, that's why I was like, we don't know if she's Hispanic. I thought they were motherfucking Russia.
Oh wow,
What
she's
have
like
I been doing?
giving him a lap dance.
Except as a lap dance, it's his face right by her front middle.
Yep. She's trying to close the deal quick.
But where's the music? The band's off the stage. I'm pretty sure they don't have a jukebox.
I don't know. Maybe they're just
They have music in their head, and his face
Yeah.
is right by her butt.
yeah. Oh, he's enjoying this.
He's like, how can I bring myself to tell that her butt smells because she's in a leather mini skirt? That shit's still got to be sweaty down there.
And now his bandmates are all watching him as he.
Taking pictures of him.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers. He's like, oh, all right, let's get this party off the dance floor.
So they leave the house club.
Oh, I thought they were just going to a back room.
It did look like that because it's so dimly lit, but
What, the campfire isn't lining up illuminating the entire outside?
no. Maybe they're done with the campfire because it's so late. Yeah.
Come on, man.
So he says her town is very close by, so they're gonna
Oh.
they're gonna go to Epicuen, aren't they? So they're
Yeah.
not in Epicuen right now.
And the guitarist is like, cut that shit out. He's like, we're not fucking bringing anything. We're loading up your shit. Yeah, you see.
So-
So now those four are like, hey, we're going to go. And he's like, yeah, because you guys can get, dick and ass anytime you want to. Me, I have to just listen to you guys have sex.
Yeah.
He's
Whenever-
probably the driver too, because like, hey, would you mind driving when we go in the back and bang it out?
It's not very often that I get makeup sex.
He's like, come on, guys. He's like, we're in this fucking no podunk town. He's like, look how shit this town is. The people done with their fire, but they didn't even fucking pour water on it. He's like, that's a gigantic fire hazard.
So she's basically talking down their fight right now, and she's between the drummer and the guitarist, and she's gonna say, you should come stay at my place.
It's a country house with many rooms and cozy beds. Because that's what I fucking would do.
I would go to a creepy country house in the middle of the night.
Dude, like I've mentioned before, excuse me, like I had friends that would go on like a weekend trip. It was like, where you saying? It's like, hopefully we hook up with a girl and that we can go and stay at their place.
Yeah.
I'm just like, that's pretty fucking ballsy, dude. Like, you believe in yourself that much that you're going to go meet somebody for one night and then they're going to be like, yep, you can sleep over at my house. You know?
I mean, that is betting on yourself.
And then even if it's not like, even if you met like a cool dude, hey, bro, you mind if I stay over here? I'd be like, nope, I don't know you.
Yeah, exactly.
Same with a chick. It'd be like, hey, can I sleep over? Nope, I don't know you.
So now it's daytime. So they've been driving all night then?
Remember earlier this evening when you said that she lives in a town nearby?
Well, maybe they, left at like 2 a.m. and now it's like 6 a.m.
And then look what's going on.
Oh, damn. So,
oh, wait, who is that?
So that is...
That was the drummer.
That's the drummer. He's getting it.
There you go.
With the door open. Is there no door on this Winnebago? Or whatever it is?
Maybe there... No, look. Maybe the back door. But, I mean, dude, even in Winnebagos, it's just like the fucking flimsy little plastic door that slides left and right.
But still, you don't have to watch as you walk by.
I don't think that they are. Look. I think they're in the far back.
Oh, yeah. No. Yeah, people are walking in. So now...
Oh, all right.
One of the girls is getting all pissed off and yelling at them.
But, I mean, in their defense, they're the very, very, very back of the Winnebago.
So you would have to go back and see them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you see how she's like, oh, you're just a cheap prostitute. And he's like, shut the fuck up. Every time you guys have sex, because you guys are a couple, I have to fucking deal with it. So now that I'm finally getting it in, you're all, pissed off.
I mean, the road runs both ways.
But, I mean, if I were to bang somebody in a Winnebago with my band, I'd be like, hey, we don't need to be screamers right now.
Well,
like,
yeah.
We can be quiet. You don't need to fucking, yeah.
Close the door. Be quiet. Don't be obvious.
I mean, you guys are a band. You don't even need to close the door because, like you said, the only way you're going to see anything is if you go back there.
Yeah.
So don't come back here for 2.5 minutes, tops. Because on top of that, with the shaking of the road, it's kind of like a waterbed.
It's your very own jump pumping without having to worry about it.
See, they could have gone back and be like, hey, would one of you guys like to be our jumper for soaking?
You can soak without having to ask somebody.
Mm-hmm. That's the loophole.
Yeah.
See? Uh-oh. So first off, why'd they pull over?
So they pull over because the drummer got out and they're in the middle of nowhere.
And he's like, well, he's got to come back sometime. He's like, he's not. What if he was? What if he was Sting and he has had fucking the 3 hours or 7 hours of stamina?
Good God.
And he's like, all right, I'll see you guys at fucking, what's dusk? No. Right? Dusk when the sun goes down, dawn when it comes up? Or is it?
Yeah.
Right?
From dusk till dawn, yeah.
Okay, well, see, here's another life lesson. Don't drive down roads that aren't fucking paved.
Yeah. So...
Especially that have fucking burnt trees on the side of them.
In the barren middle of
motherfucking
Epicuen.
Looks like Africa.
Yeah. No, this place is barren. So the rest of the people are on the Winnebago.
But you see, there where that guy is, that's where the bed is. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
they did not have to go back. They didn't have to see him. But here's a weird thing, okay? If you were in that band and me and my girl came out from the back room and I was like, all right, Anthony, your guys' turn. You can go to the back room. right? And there's just a big old wet spot on the fucking bed.
No.
You know what I'm saying? There's only one bed in a Winnebago.
Yeah.
And then you can unfold like the kitchen table to the other bed, you know? But I was like, all right, whose turn for fucking hot bed, sweaty sex?
You want to put new sheets on, you can.
You know? Like, what the fuck? Uh-oh. God damn.
So,
what the
they're going to drive
fuck
off.
is that?
And we see a guy in boots with a giant, like, Bowie knife, the huge knife.
Come on, man. That's a sword.
Like like an old school samurai sword, practically.
No way. That's like what the fuck? That's some kind of gigantic ass sword.
And he's holding a bloody bag, and he looks like a hillbilly.
Yeah, he does. What if that bag was like just fucking strawberries or like pomegranates that he just dropped a couple times? We don't know if it's bloody bag. All right, you need to quit jumping to conclusions.
You know what movie
All
we're
right.
watching, right? I mean,
we don't know what it is.
It's not jumping to a
It
conclusion.
could have been plums,
It's more like taking a step to a conclusion.
strawberries, grapes.
Scooting your feet forward to a conclusion.
Could have been fucking chicken tocino.
You put food in a bag like that?
Could have been barbecue sauce,
Red barbecue sauce?
ketchup. It could have been cherries. Cherries
So-
Jubilee. Is that a fucking thing that you put in a bag?
I don't know. I'd have to see what
See-
Cherry's Jubilee is.
And here's
So,
the thing. They
the-
drive through a town. It's just fucking, it looks like a bomb went off in it.
Yeah, it's just ruins.
It's like, oh, this is her town that she lived in? Probably not. Well, maybe she did live in it, but there's no way in hell that she does live in it.
Continues to live in it? No.
It looks like the motherfucking wastelands from Transformers, the night one.
So,
Okay, well,
So now the guitarist...
end of the road,
Yeah.
literally.
They're nearing the end of the road. The guitarist is reading the history of Epicuen and the flood of 1985.
And she's like, this place give me the creeps. Billie Jean. Okay, so why do you keep driving forward? You see that there's literally no road.
There's
because
nowhere
it's-
for you to go
Yeah. You better hurry the fuck up and do a U-turn in that motherfucking Winnebago.
and get out.
Yep. Turn around before you fucking run into the goddamn clown motel.
So they look like they're about to pull a UE.
Well, no, but
Yeah.
it looks like they're trying to go through that little bitch-ass sliver of fucking land. There you go. Because I don't know how good you are in driving, but you think you could reverse that motherfucker down? Okay, thankfully they
they
stop.
come right to the edge of the water.
Literally inches away from the water. They're like, oh, I don't know, guys. I don't know if we'll be able to make this trip. You know, we might need to fucking turn around.
No, why would you drive
Oh,
this
God
far
damn it.
in and how are you on gas right now too?
Oh.
Are you going to be able to drive out?
Have you ever, my brother and I were driving from Oregon back to here. No, or maybe we were going from here to California. I don't remember. But there was a part of me where I was like, dude, we got 25 miles left of this tank of gas until we're fucked. And that was probably one of the scariest moments of my life.
Yeah.
Dude,
That is one of those moments where you see your life flash before your eyes.
you're like, fuck,
I wasn't planning on walking 3 miles today.
dude. Yeah, my brother, yeah, he was driving from Denver to here, and it was like 1 o'clock in the morning, and he got a flat tire, and the nearest town was like 2 hours away, 3 hours away, and so he kept having to walk a quarter mile, half a mile, and get cell service, and then try to text people and everything like that, and so yeah. It took him like 6 hours until somebody could get him and then back to a town and everything like that, dude. Like, I was like, fuck, you know?
Yeah. So the lead singer and one of the guys are going to go take a walk, and the other girl, the red-haired girl, is asking her boyfriend to take a swim
Why the? Come on,
in
man.
that water.
Get the fuck out of here.
But no, and he even said, "You're crazy, babe."
Take a swim. It's flood. That's like a foot, 2 feet deep, dude.
You're gonna what? You're gonna get your ankles wet?
Like, all right, let's go fucking skinny walking. So here we go. Dude, you know how fucking disgusting that town is? I guarantee you to the left and right, that's not mud.
No,
That's doo-doo, baby.
that's poo. Ooh, ooh,
Yeah.
yeah.
He's like, I've got a bad feeling about this. So you know what you should do when you get a bad feeling?
You leave.
Get in your fucking Winnebago, do an 85-point turn because you're a dipshit and you fucking got on that skinny-ass bridge.
You can find a new drummer who only uses one half of the drum set. I'm
That
just
drummer's long
saying.
gone.
He's gone.
Maybe he found love because you guys didn't want to involve him in your, your four-ways.
Yeah.
Somebody's got to keep driving. Like, guys, can I, get back there and one of you guys drive? Can we just switch it out? Like, rotate?
So
You
the
know?
lead singer is telling her boyfriend she wants to, travel the world.
What if she's like, I want to see other people,
So
in the band?
So he wants to. So her boyfriend wants to manage her, and help her gain or grow in her career as a lead singer.
Uh-oh. And then she sees something awry in the far.
And there's this
She's like, who's
muddied
that?
up pool and somebody sitting with their feet near this.
Oh, I thought they were crawling.
No, they're just sitting on like the edge where, like, right next to the mud
God
water.
damn, that is a pool.
Is that mud water?
It's not mud, baby.
It's poo.
Ugh, who the fuck is that?
That's the red hair girl. She's crazy.
What redhead girl? Part of the band?
She's part of the band. So she's sitting next to this mud pool.
Ugh. It's like, it doesn't even slope.
And here comes her boyfriend.
Drinking a beer.
I mean, I guess if you're going to be stranded in a flooded, deserted town, you might as well day drink.
See, this is probably the only time I'd say, I don't think so.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's fair.
You know me. I love to day drink like the best of them. But I think if we're in a situation like this where there's no cell service, literally no more road, and we're in a fucking deserted ghost town, and like you brought it up, how's your gas? I'd be like, hey,
so
my God,
her boyfriend is in whatever
no
dirty.
fucking way he is.
He's in that
because
dirty
he's
pool.
dry.
Is it just dirt at the bottom of a dry pool?
No, there is fucking water in it.
Because he's in it, and he did that to scare her.
What is on her back? Oh, here comes the dude with the.
And we see the guy with the huge sword.
I'm starting to second guess that that's probably not a sword. That looks like a big piece of metal that he just sharpened.
So then there's a guy who looks like a mechanic with a ram skull on the front of his Ford truck,
holding a gigantic ass wrench,
like a plumber's wrench.
All right, here we go.
And
hey, where'd you come from?
The lead singer and her boyfriend are going to walk up to him.
Ugh, that just gave me the chills. That guy doesn't look like.
So he's speaking Spanish to them.
And he has when you have your whole eyebrow and you shave like the two lines in it? He went backwards. He fucking shaved off his entire eyebrows. And has two tattooed lines.
The boyfriend has correctly assumed that he has the drummer's handkerchief on his head.
Does he?
Something happened to the drummer. Yeah.
So how? You know what I'm saying? How did your friend get out of the Winnebago and then be murdered already?
I'm assuming it's been hours by this point. Because here's the girl.
Then how did he catch up? Oh, there she is.
That drew him off.
Still looking banging.
And she said, "You're going to regret this." Or I told you you'd regret this.
I told you you'd regret being good Samaritans and drive me to my shitty town. Uh-oh.
So then she's got a knife. And
the joke was on you because this
the other guy puts on his ram skull.
Yeah, and you thought it was attached to the hood of the truck.
Nope.
It wasn't.
And he's choking out the boyfriend.
Nope. And he's asleep now.
Yeah.
You're going to want to be asleep for this. Trust me.
That Ramskull has seen some murders.
And then here we go. She just starts running towards the literal again end of the road.
All right. So
who the fuck is this?
The redhead and her boyfriend are making out.
Oh, they haven't realized that they're
the guitarist. Yeah.
They haven't realized that the other people of their band are gone. He's like, hold on, I gotta take a call. I thought you didn't have reception, huh?
Well, yeah. Well, apparently they found the one spot with reception.
Like, hold on, I gotta take a call. I mean, gotta take a shit. I mean, gotta take a call. All right. Then here we go. She has something on her back, man. She either needs to go to Dr. Pimple Popper or to a chiropractor. You know?
So she's going to fix her makeup.
I don't know why. You're about ready to get down. Is that a pair of fucking briefs? Oh, what? So they really do have reception.
So some reception because
Uh-oh.
he gets a call from who he thinks is Billy.
And then a shadow figure walks behind him.
And it's a guy in a different skull who
but
hits
still
him.
A big old sword that he made.
And that same guy walks in on her as she's doing her makeup.
I guarantee she's not going to turn around.
Nope.
Yep, and here he goes. He's
Grabs her
going to lift that skirt up.
Oh, and
Here
she
we
thinks it's
go.
her boyfriend.
Oh, you're game to finish, huh? See, I'm pretty sure that if my wife and I were ever to do this situation,
Now he's aggressively thrusting.
yep, you're hurting me, babe. Yeah, because there's no lube. And then she uses their mirror.
And realizes it's not her
Prison
boyfriend.
style.
Jeez.
Prison style that she's getting done. Prison style.
So,
You know?
we get our first rape scene.
Oh, and then here we go. This girl just running. You literally see that the land runs out.
She's running away from a guy with a barbed wire baseball bat.
She's running on an island.
Like heavily wrapped in barbed wire.
And then she hides, like, Anthony, if you were 20 feet ahead of me and I see you duck behind a concrete pillar, guess where I know you are?
The concrete pillar.
What? And then here he comes. Like,
He passes the concrete pillar.
I think he's just circling around to get in front of her.
Yeah. And so she's still...
Oh, she has a little nail or something in her hand.
Yeah. So she thinks she's okay now.
What's that called? A Mexican standoff when you have like a gun and or you have a knife and they have a gun? What the fuck?
And all of a sudden this like man with this giant beard.
Fucking the king of Dothraki comes up.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Like, and he stabs her, or she stabs him in the leg with...
That was like a rusty fish nail hook thing.
So...
All right, then she's
now
running.
she's running away from a truck.
I mean, that was a car. But...
And she gets tired.
You know where you shouldn't run? Down the middle of the road.
And she's about to either get hit or...
Oh, God, I hope they just kept going. I was like, oh... Thank you for saving me. Oh, come on, man.
Old man.
All of a sudden, there's all these people that are on this fucking stranded island. And he's like, yeah, I'll help you.
I would just assume they're all working together.
Exactly. You just came in. You didn't see anybody. And now all of a sudden, there's your friends and family are being murdered and
so now
surprise butt sex.
Going to drive her straight to the place where they take them.
No, I'm pretty sure he's going to drive her to the place where he takes her.
Well, yeah, where they take them hostage.
No, he takes that ass unwillingly. He's like, all right, look, like that joke. There's that homeless guy who goes up to the girl that's getting ready to jump off the bridge. And he's like, hey, before you jump, do you mind if me and you hook up? And she's like, no, that's gross. And he's like, okay, fine. And he leaves. She's like, where are you going? He's like, I'm going to the bottom to wait for you.
Oh, my God.
That's what this guy's doing. He's like, look, either willing or unwillingly, I'm going to get that ass. And don't get us wrong. We don't support surprise sex, as some people say it.
It's wrong.
Yeah. You know,
But
unless, hear me out, okay?
This is a horror podcast with comedy that does disturbing movies.
Unless you're the bad guy. If you're the bad guy and then somebody goes bad cop on you, then that's pretty funny.
That's fair.
It's his daughter's the one that...
She sees the picture and realizes that's the girl in the leather skirt or leather dress.
See, what's funny is like she's trying to get out of the car, but just based on the looks on the inside of the car, like even if it wasn't a kidnapped girl, you couldn't open the door to get out anyways.
No, probably not.
Like the handle's broke, the back seat looks like ants ate it.
You got to like turn it to a certain degree and then push with your shoulder.
Or just put your hand out the window and open the outside of it. There you go. Here she goes. Oh,
so she tries to get out and he pulls out
Adolf Hitler's 6-shooter.
Yeah. This super old gun. Oh, we got our first hostage.
Oh,
so it's the guitarist?
Yeah.
Who has his hands tied above him and he's gagged. Same thing with his girlfriend.
I think it's funny when my dogs are sleeping and one of them starts dreaming and they start barking and doing everything. The other dog wakes up and looks at them like, what the fuck are you doing? You know? And now back to the horror movie of being hostages.
So it seems like the drummer's still alive.
Yeah, and they're just, God damn it, this looks like it's going to turn into...
Oh, jeez. And so the lead singer girl gets her face licked by a guy, an older man with a mohawk.
A bigger, older man. I don't like my face being licked, dude.
Yeah. So she's getting gagged.
It gave me the Hebrew jeebies again.
So now the drummer's going to start talking shit to the mohawk guy.
Oh, so the drummer's still alive.
Yeah, he's alive.
But you know what? Like, these guys are all tatted up, dude. Like, fuck that. Those look like some mean-ass tats. Like, we probably shouldn't, make jokes about them.
No.
The
dude with the mohawk looks like he's like prison buff. He's got that bolo stomach, like...
Dude,
this big old stomach, but he's a pretty formidable looking guy.
I like how the drummer is tied up. He's like, I'll kick your ass. Really? His hands are like above him, man. He's on his knees. Like his ribs are wide open to get fucking kicked in. And that dude has that gigantic ass wrench.
He could just hit you with the wrench.
Right in the floating ribs.
For talking too much.
Chinese spare ribs. And the old dude whose daughter was the hot chick is like sitting on like a Game of Thrones style chair, but it's like made out of like a spindle. Uh-oh.
So they untie his rope. Oh, he's going to fight him.
Hell yeah, that's what you get for talking shit. Let's do it.
But he's been in one position for a long time. Now he's got to get blood back to his extremities.
Who knows, man?
And he doesn't look like he's in shape to fight either.
Well, here we go. Yeah, dude, this dude's been in the yard for fucking years. Look at that fighting stance.
Oh, yeah. No, he's just a punch down the pipeline.
Here we go. All right, there goes the second one. He's doing the whole like whoop, 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 getting the crowd up.
Yeah.
Come on, man. You just got punched in the face twice. You're going to spit on him?
I know.
All that's going to do is make that guy even more pissed off at you.
So he hits the old man.
All right, here we go.
He sends him back a little bit. Oh, got him again.
Oh, here we go. But the old man's just looking at him like, okay, well, you
think the old man's just like letting him feel a little confident?
Yeah.
So he gets him again.
And now the guy's dancing around like he's motherfucking Muhammad Ali. Guess what, bro? I'm rooting for you to win because you're younger and you're the victim here, but...
Oh, now the old man's going to choke him out.
And then the old man's got him in RNC.
Oh, no, but he gets elbowed.
Elbowed in his hip?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
But now he's got the old man on the ground. Finish him.
He's like, oh, my left hip. My only weakness.
Yeah.
What the hell? Oh, and then he took back his bandana.
Yeah.
He's like, say kumite.
But then so the old man's still down, but he walked away.
Come here. Uh-oh.
And then the girl in the leather skirt is checking on the old man, but then the
old man grabs his
other
Hitler 6-shooter.
Yeah.
Come here. You know, and he's like, enough, and then shoots it, and then everybody's still tied up. You know.
So they clearly were not, you know, thinking like this is going to be fair. Like if he wins this fight, we're going to let them go.
Yeah, fuck no.
No.
Oh, he whistled. He's like, all right.
And then everybody starts laughing. Is there somebody stronger about to come out? Yeah.
Hell yeah, Dothraki's coming up.
Yeah, this guy looks tough as hell.
Hell yeah, he does. Like, how'd this guy get in the gang? How's this guy not the leader? Oh my god. And then you get a fucking bullet out of spot, and then look, this big one's gonna move. Oh, everybody just spits, huh?
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Oh, so he's gonna run straight at the...
And he kicked him, but he didn't move.
At the muscular dude, and the muscular dude just puts him on the ground.
It was fun while it lasted, I guess.
And that the whole 2 seconds.
Picks him up by his hair and just starts
pounding on him.
Ground and pounding his face.
He's going to beat his brains out.
He's not going to look the same after this for sure. Well,
and now all his friends are crying. Oh, damn, the blood's shooting out. Oh, he's either knocked out or dead at this point.
I mean, I bet if he would have said uncle, then he would have hurried. Then he wouldn't have been, keep going, huh?
No, he's still going.
Yep.
He's just destroying his face.
Yep.
And the old
man's just like, yeah.
Laughing.
Just like I taught you. Just like we did in fucking, I don't know what kind of war I was in. Uh-oh. Now what's going on?
No, we got a fire going.
Uh-oh. Something's cooking on that fire. It looks like meat, but I haven't seen any animals or stores around here.
So I'm assuming it's the people.
Maybe.
And here's the hillbilly guy from earlier.
Oh, that one guy. Is he going to turn out to be the hero?
Maybe. But was he there?
Well, he was the first guy that they saw.
Yeah.
That had that big old sword.
Oh, so now everybody's at the dinner table, and all the hostages are tied up.
Uh-oh.
So I'm assuming they cooked up their friend.
No, he's not the going to be the hero because he's the one serving the food.
Yeah. I'm assuming that like they're eating their friend.
Probably.
And
maybe.
But yeah, that Dothraki looking guy, like he's got a messed up face.
Yeah, well, if your ex-girlfriend was the dragon queen.
There's a lot of fire there.
And everybody's just sitting there like, oh, God damn it, here we go again. Having human again for fucking the 87th day in a row.
So the older guy is now giving a speech, and everybody's just not interested.
Yeah, they don't give a shit about this speech. But here's a weird thing. You guys have a kitchen table at your house.
Yeah.
How do you guys sit at the table? Everybody on the same side?
No.
Yeah, okay.
That's probably just for blocking of the shot.
Like, everybody, get on the same side of the table right the fuck now. You know? I like how my dog is scooting so close to you, like,
I know.
I just need somebody. Just lay down. There's a blanket. There's a big old blanket right here. So what the fuck? Dothraki is sharpening. He has like this big old stick that it sounds like he has like a whetstone attached to the end of it. He's just walking around sharpening fucking knives.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? All these people look like they have spent multiple years in the yard and on the platform and all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
This probably isn't
And they're sitting there as they watch all of these people eat their friend.
I mean, we're assuming. I mean, it most likely is probably their friend. You know,
I'm just gonna go ahead and assume it.
I don't know what the fuck part of the body that is.
That's some tough ass meat,
right? It looks like it's well done. And then
so the Dothraki guy, like throws a piece, and some weird, like,
God damn it! Even the weird family has a weirder person in the family.
That thing looked unhuman.
Like, bring out the gimp.
It's like this tiny adult baby hand.
God,
like grabs the piece of meat.
What if it was a fucking elective surgery to shrink their hands? How you would do that? But
I mean, you could, I guess.
What is it? Put your just hand in nitrogen, then it shrinks it.
Does it?
I don't know. There's times where we were like in high school with that. Good God, so the old man just does a desk pop
Yeah. As they're eating.
right in their ear.
And then points the gun at the lead singer girl's
And he's like, look at this.
hand and tells her, eat your food. Because apparently he's getting mad that they're not eating their friend.
Eat the food. Well, I mean, that's a sausage. Oh, and she's puking.
Yeah.
And he's like, God damn it. What do you mean you don't like sausages? You know? Dude. So then there was like, all right, you're either going to eat this. This is how I am with my kid.
I made it. You eat it.
Eat this goddamn macaroni and cheese. Otherwise, you're going to go to bed. You know?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
So then she storms off.
His daughter.
The daughter, the one that was in the leather skirt, she storms off.
And the dad points the gun at her like, oh, you motherfucker. Really?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
So then the guitarist like puts the meat in his hand,
like he was going to eat it, and then
just like holds it, and like the hillbilly guy
looks like he's like ready for dessert,
pulls him away
and
like with his knife.
I think that he's ready for the 3-course meal or whatever.
Jeez. Ew.
I'm pretty sure that's what's going to go down. You know. So now the one dude who fought in the first place, he's just walking around. Looks like he's ready for dessert too.
He grabs the redhead that has already been violated.
God damn it. Then the dad is like fucking
like points the gun at him.
What the fuck? Who's from Always Sunny? From Always Sunny, the dad that always has a gun.
Oh, Danny DeVito?
Yeah. What the fuck's his name? Frank.
Oh, yeah.
Frank Reynolds. Just like him. Every single time it's like, happy birthday. And then he points a gun at him. Hey, we got you over for dinner. Points a gun at him.
So now the guitarist is like tied to a chair from the back.
Oh, he knows what's coming.
Oh, geez. Yeah,
we
he's
know
gagged.
what's coming. And we know who's gonna be coming.
So then the hillbilly guy sits in front of him, like puts his hand out to try to like calm him.
Calm down, okay? I have lube.
This is not going to be comfortable.
He's like, but it's not for you.
No.
Oh, maybe it's not. He's like, okay, look, I'm on your side. Uh-oh. He brings a toothpick out, huh?
Mm-hmm.
And wait a second. I don't think that's not a toothpick.
What is that?
Jesus Christ, that's a fucking needle.
So he's got a needle and he's gonna
he
drives it through his skin.
He licked the needle to lube the needle up.
Is he sewing up his scar with no anesthesia?
What scar?
He's got like a cut on his arm.
I think that he's sewing his arms together.
Is he?
I don't know what the fuck he's doing. No,
No,
you
that's
might
just
be
the
right.
one. Yeah, that's a cut. Yeah.
I don't see a cut.
But that's some thick thread.
That's like yarn.
He's using like yarn for his arm.
He's like, guess what I used to do before I fucking was part of this fucked up gang? I was a needlepoint artist, or whatever the fuck is that called?
Something like that, yeah.
Good.
Like, I used to crochet.
But at the same time, he literally licked it.
Yes.
Like I just say, dude, there's literally fire right there. You could have sanitized the needle.
Yeah, really.
But instead, you fucking licked it.
We're talking about weird people that live in a water disturbed town. Like population 5.
That's fucked up, man. Even if he survives the fucking thing, he has so many diseases now.
Yeah.
From that needle.
Is Giardia considered an STD?
God. Could you imagine that? Trying to explain that to people, like how you got all these fucking diseases and everything. No, I was held captive and there's only one needle in the town, and that's used for drugs, blood transfusions, tattoos, fucking everything. picking your teeth. Uh-oh. So now...
Oh, now he's...
Now it looks like he's ready for sexy time.
Oh, yeah, he is. He's about to...
He's like, hey, I did you a favor. I sewed up your arm.
He's like, now you got to do me a favor.
Now you do me a favor.
Open up.
Sew up these nuts.
So then the guitarist gets antsy and he's about to fight. But the hillbilly guy takes his shirt off. He's got this huge scar down his back.
But, I mean, when you're going to do a quickie surprise, you want to be butt naked all the way, right?
Yeah.
I guess.
So now the Mohawk guy has the redhead girl
tied up on a table.
Yeah, tied up on a table.
But look at what he has on, though. He has an apron on.
And no shirt.
So he put clothes on.
And then he, like, stabs next to her with this hook.
Yeah, I'm thinking...
It's like a meat hook.
It's that meat hook, like, I know what you did last summer. And he's like, did you do this? Enough. Come here. So my dog apparently gets pissed when you don't give her a fucking attention. You know? She's like, ooh, how come you guys don't want to fucking talk to me? You guys just watch a scary movie, huh?
So now he's going to go put on gloves. Wow, the first sanitary person.
He's like, ooh, I don't want to get ginger blood on me. Ooh. He's like, little does he know, that's dyed hair. All right? She's really not a redhead.
It's not a real ginger.
Yeah. He's like, I'm not a heathen. Uh-oh. So now what's he going to do? You know he's going to do something gross, too. Is that a big-ass bottle of iodine?
Yeah, he's got a huge bottle of iodine.
All right, here we go. Where do you get that? Can you buy iodine from Costco? Apparently you can.
I'm sure if I looked it up on Amazon, they have that you can buy it in bulk.
I'm pretty sure the police would come look for you. Like, why did you buy a 55-gallon drum of iodine? Oh, I just like the way it smells.
Cleanliness is next to godliness.
Right. Nope. I haven't bathed in weeks.
He grabs her by the hair, and
what's he gonna do with this iodine? I'm intrigued, to say the least. I don't even know what he's saying.
He's just holding the iodine. Yeah.
He's gonna take a swig of it. It's fucking actually hydrogen peroxide, and he drinks it.
No, he's gonna pour it
on her. I'm saying her front middle.
Yeah.
I'm thinking that's acid.
Is that acid? Yeah.
I'm thinking it's acid because she's screaming.
Oh, yeah. It's burning her skin.
That's gross. That's really fucking... God damn these graphics.
Ooh.
Yep.
It's like pulling her skin right off. This is pure acid. It's not like a half mix or anything.
Nope, it's not cut at all. You can hear my dog fucking whining like that.
Yeah. So now the lead singer is shackled at her arms and has a collar on her neck.
I think that's just her normal, if you're tired, go to bed, girl. Yeah, you. So.
And so is her boyfriend.
They're just tied up on the opposite side of a fence together that's made out of fucking a pallet.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, hold my hand. Hold my fingers. I laughed. She bit his fingers like, this is what you get. I told you not to fucking go down this road. And now look at us.
Grabs his hand and then puts her head on.
And does a monopololo to it.
Yeah.
Why are you so loud when you yawn, girl?
And then there's like another woman between another set of slats.
My God, she's the dog. She's like, it's another victim. Like, that's fucked up. If you were ever kidnapped and you saw me, you'd be like, oh, that's just their dog. Don't worry. I'd be like, hey, I'm a human.
Yeah.
It's fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's pretty rude. I can hear everything you said.
Yeah.
You know?
So now they're trying to talk to her.
And she ducks down. Oh, they keep that woman alive.
Oh, they keep that woman alive. So,
like,
is she like
their breeding?
They're breeding, basically.
Stable.
She's their broodmare.
I want to go home.
So they might do that to her. And then that's what she's fearing.
And her lock isn't locked.
So she pulls the the whole thing off, and it just slides right off her neck.
Yeah.
So she gets up, but she's still tied. But she's gonna have her boyfriend
I don't know
pull
why
the
he's
ropes
using
off
it
with
with
his
his
mouth.
teeth.
He's got hands.
Yeah, exactly. Your hands are like
They're
literally
together.
right
They're not non-operational. What are you doing?
there. All right. These freaks are gonna kill you.
So now she's gonna untie him.
He's like, okay, here, let's get one more. Oh, sorry, your lock is locked. So you're on your own, babe.
Yeah.
Right. And he's
So now
like, God damn it.
He's gonna try to pull the chain out from the ground.
He's like,
Or-
all right, well, I guess I'll just stay here in captivity. Uh-oh. So now we're back in the operating room
Yeah.
with fucking...
Oh, he wrecked her
damn,
leg.
that leg.
It's like the whole leg.
But, I mean, there's like no blood from it. You know
Well,
what I'm saying? So, I mean,
The acid probably sucked up all the blood.
that's what I'm saying. Like,
And she probably passed out from the pain.
Jesus.
So the dad or the older guy is
God damn it.
like
I love that dad, dude.
he
Every
He-
second he chance, every second he had, every chance he has.
he pulls out that gun. Yeah, he gets mad at the Mohawk guy and like is
God
aiming the gun
damn
at
it.
him.
He's like, let me keep doing, you know. Like that's the dad that like Kevin Hart was talking about, where if he gets mad around Christmas and he takes the whole fucking lights off the Christmas tree. This dad, dude, he's fucking every. They probably like. I guarantee that he just showed up to set with a gun,
Yeah,
and they're just like, "What the fuck are you doing? I'm gonna use the gun."
in every scene.
Like, you don't need to use the gun. What'd you say?
He's gonna be like he's basically like what's it like Michael Scott at improv class.
Yeah.
And it's like you can't use a gun
He whispers in his
every
ear.
scene.
He's like, what'd he say? He's like, he told me he had a gun. Oh, so now we're watching. Is that Pele?
This is soccer. Yeah, I think it's Pele.
I mean, we're going to get killed if it's not Pele.
But wasn't he Brazilian though? Pele?
Maybe.
I think
don't
so.
know.
Yeah.
Oh,
He wasn't
so
Argentinian.
it looks like the boyfriend who was with the hillbilly.
They've done it
Well, I mean, the hillbilly has finished.
because he looks destroyed now.
Yeah, he does. And the hillbilly has his clothes on. He's having a cigarette.
Yeah, it looks like his soul has left his body. It's Maradona.
Maradona.
Diego Maradona.
Yep. I say he's like, I try to make it as peaceful as possible. I put on the game for you.
It's like I was very thoughtful. This is a very thoughtful rape.
You saw balls on TV. There
I gave you a
go.
distraction.
And that guy, he's still like, what the fuck just happened? He's probably like, uh-oh, is he getting ready for round 2? He didn't even drink any Gatorade. He's not even done with a cigarette.
He's just staring at him. I don't know what he's gonna do.
Uh-oh. Is he going to try going through the front?
He's gonna sit in front of him. I think he's gonna try to
He's
talk to him
caressing
and
him.
calm
He's like,
him
hey,
down.
it'll be okay, all right? I love you.
He's gonna
God,
blow
blows
smoke in his
cigarette right in his face.
God, these are really some
Ruthless.
pretty ruthless, terrible people.
Can you imagine if he survives this, you know, and like his friend's like, hey, what happened back there? Nothing. We just watched the soccer game. No.
Nothing happened.
Something must happen.
I don't want to talk about it.
Nope. We just watched the soccer game. Oh.
Oh, he gives
see?
a little kiss on the forehead.
See?
So sweet.
He's like, it wasn't that bad, was it? He's like, was it good for you? I just imagine like when he's like, goal, as he's finishing.
So now
Uh-oh.
the old man comes in, and the woman who had her leg ripped up with acid is sleeping on the bed.
How much wallpaper can you legally have?
I know,
in
that's
room?
a lot of wallpaper. So,
All walls and a ceiling. But I like how.
Oh, so he comes in and he sees her and he's smiling, he's talking. She
He's like,
just wakes
"Oh,
up.
I know your leg probably hurts, but you know what helps you with your leg hurting? An uninvited wiener. he's, like,
Yeah.
he's like, I'm pretty sure. He's like, look at this picture of fucking The Doors.
Yeah. That's Jim Morrison's mom.
He's like, I'd like to take a photo exactly like my mom did. Dude. God,
so he's
that
like
leg is that
caressing
leg.
the bed.
She's never going to be able to wear mini skirts again
No.
after that leg. But I like how back to the fucking wallpaper. It's literally from like, have you ever painted a room? Like I try to use one piece of tape to cover as much as I can. That's how they do with the wallpaper. They fucking have one piece of wallpaper going up the wall, doesn't even cut it, goes around the roof, and then down the other side. And
so he's got like a nightie that he puts over the top of her.
and she's just crying because she's like, I really don't want to wear that.
Yeah.
That doesn't.
She doesn't want to be some old man sex fantasy.
Uh-oh. He's reaching for his pants.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, just kidding. See, that's not a knife.
That's
I
not
mean,
a
it's
knife.
it is a knife
It's
in a way that
makeshift piece of steel.
the same thing with that. Oh shit. That's not a bat now either. That's I mean, it is a bat, but it's just a fucking 2x4
with tons of barbed wire. There's more barbed wire than 2x4.
Oh fuck.
So,
Oh god damn it. He comes in here, he looks like, I swear there was a human right here.
yeah, so then the other guy picks up like a bone.
It looks like a back.
Yeah, it's like a spine bone.
He's like, hey, you idiot.
And
yeah,
he
come over
starts
here.
talking some shit.
Yeah,
So-
here we go. What are you going to do when you talk shit?
He's
and
trying to get that guy to
uh-oh,
come close. He's going to try to cut his throat or something, right?
And Darth Rocky gets stabbed.
He stabs him in the chest. That's a spine bone. Yeah, because he gets her with, or he gets him with the transverse processes.
Yeah. Uh-oh. So now the girl has put on the
On the nightie, she looks
James Morrison mom's nightie,
It's,
and the old man is kissing her.
oh, he's so sweet.
He's like, oh, here you go. He's like, no, don't worry about this. He's like, no, hold on.
You're like, don't
We'll
run
do
away.
this. He's like, don't worry. Oh, the girl that escaped.
So now she's in the meat locker area.
God damn it. Is this like the only house in the town that has like electricity and all that other shit?
I would think so. How do you like get power when there's no power grid down there?
How do you fucking do anything?
Yeah.
Oh, it's like, okay, I'm going to hide right here. You know?
And here comes the Mohawk guy.
And he's like, oh,
You
had 2 doors to choose from,
and so the
you know? And so then he goes in and, oh, so they're going to fight over her?
so the Mohawk guy and the older man are fighting over the
He's like,
redhead.
Get out of here. This is my dick sex machine. See, then once again, speaking Spanish. Like, yeah, we know. What if he, okay, this is going to be gross, but what if he poured the acid on her? Like,
Oh wow. So
Oh.
they're fighting over her, and because the old man feels like he's not going to get her, he just slashes her throat.
I mean, you can still get 1 or 2 more of her while she's warm, I guess.
Oh my god.
I'm just, oh, really? Like these guys have fucking something better to do? You know what I'm saying? Come on.
Yeah.
Oh, and now she's
So now the lead singer, she sees the other girl dead with her throat slashed.
dead. I bet that the old man's really pissed. He's like, that was my mom's lingerie.
But then
And now there's
she
blood all
hears
over it.
somebody coming down or down into the meat lockers, and it's the
The banging daughter.
yeah.
Hey, Dad, does hear that you got blood on my mom's lingerie?
So she comes to confront the dad.
It's like, how dare you? That was my lingerie. The dad slaps her.
Yeah, the dad slaps her.
Oh,
And
so now
now
Mohawk guy. And
Mohawk guy is going to fight or defend her.
what if this isn't?
Oh, and takes that makeshift knife and is running it towards his neck.
Oh, I thought that he got him right in the jugular. He's like, I'll give you an IV right here. Oh, nope. They're still going.
They're still struggling.
Dad
yeah.
pulls a gun out, just like he should. Frank Reynolds his ass. And fucking shoots Mohawk guy. We're
So-
assuming.
So now the lead singer, she comes out. She grabs like a key off of the wall.
When you got shot in the stomach, did you get a black eye?
I did not.
Oh, okay. So then Frank Reynolds holds a gun to his daughter's head.
But yeah, so he takes out Mohawk guy, shoots him, and now he's holding the daughter hostage.
He's like, I'm going to get some chon chon tonight, some way or another. Uh-oh. All right, well, here we go.
'Cause he's about to unzip his pants, yeah.
Okay. So every single one of these bad guys has been shot or stabbed in the solar plex.
So basically the only alive bad guy is the hillbilly guy?
The hillbilly guy, the dad, and the daughter.
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
That's fucked up. But
So now the lead singer, she comes back.
those
And she's-
animals, they're killing each other.
And she's gonna free her boyfriend. She got the key to the collars.
That was pretty quick of her to know which key it was.
Maybe it was the only key up there.
Well, if they just labeled it, they're like neck fucking lock.
Collar key.
You know, like people that have like their house key and everything like that.
Oh, and right
Uh-oh.
as they're about to kiss and leave, the lead singer gets shot in the back by the hillbilly guy.
And he's just laughing like, hey, I got him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, now he's looking at him. He's like, you're a nice little snack.
Yeah, like giving him the wide eyes.
Oh, man. All right, so everybody's going to get it in tonight.
Oh, jeez. So
Oh.
then Mohawk guy wakes up and starts choking out the older guy.
If anybody's going to hump your daughter, it's going to be me.
This family.
This is a
And-
fucked up family, man.
Seriously. So,
Now the daughter, Frank Reynolds, her
like,
dad,
she's got the gun.
she's going to mohawk
Is she
it.
going to shoot both of them?
No, she's going to shoot the mohawk guy like,
Well, yeah.
don't choke my dad.
So, yeah, dad's dead.
Uh-oh. Now they're going to... She's... What? All
no,
right.
no, wait, he's not. He's
Hold
just
on. He's still
passed
breathing.
out.
Mohawk guy still just holding his stomach.
Yeah.
Oh,
she's gonna
shoot
shoot
her
dad. Yeah. And we hear the
Oh.
gunshot.
Gunshots. The mother.
So now the boyfriend's all
Oh,
huffing
now
and
he's
puffing.
real mad.
He's very mad, and
He's like, she was going to kiss me, and now I've got blue balls. And now this guy,
and
he
so-
tried to be sneaky, he gets fucking popped.
he gets popped by the guy by the hillbilly guy. Now he's getting choked out with a chain.
But you know what's messed up? That hillbilly guy is the one that looks the most normal.
I know.
You know?
He looks like he doesn't belong in this family.
Yeah.
And here
Uh-oh.
comes the guitarist.
The victim,
When grabs this large.
he grabbed
the
his
bat.
shotgun.
It was the shotgun and hit him in the back with it.
He hit him. It looked like he was going to hit him in the back of the head. See?
And swinging it like a boat oar.
God, this guy sucks. You know why?
Use it as a gun.
You know why you got handled? Because of those shitty decisions that you just made. Why didn't you fucking use the shotgun
Yeah,
as a shotgun
exactly.
and blow the guy's fucking head off?
Yeah, exactly. So now the guy's like challenging him to like man to fight. No, just shoot him.
Oh, he's got that gun.
So he runs at him
God damn
with
it.
the gun. No, stay away.
That dude just fucking surprise butt sexed you.
So now
And he's going to try to wrestle you. You don't think that when you wrestle and fight him that he's going to get aroused and be like, yeah, round two, baby,
I know
baby.
this weird ass family.
Blood
then
and
he
tears, man.
Pulls out his knife, and
Here
the
we go.
guitarist is knocked out or dazed on the ground. When he throws a punch,
And he's like, oh, don't stab me.
but he's about to get
Oh,
stabbed.
It's going right to the... Is that the only kill move in this fucking town?
I think so.
Solarplex. Bye.
And he gets stabbed in the chest.
Like, okay, I went to Costco and I bought a bunch of prop solar plexes. All right.
Oh, and then he
just
wakes
kidding.
up and bashes the hillbilly in the head with a rock.
And the hillbilly grabs, like, oh, did I just get hit my eyebrow with it? Was this my blood?
And all of a sudden, he gets freaked out because he sees his own blood.
There's no blood, though.
And then he
Aww.
lays down next to him.
In the spooning position.
And the guy's dead.
There's a
The
love
guitarist.
story. Just like that dude from Pompeii that he was in the jacking off position when the fucking... Have you seen that?
I have not
Oh
seen
my
that.
God, yeah. There's some dude that they just fucking unearthed or whatever the fuck you want to call
Oh,
it.
wow. He's got a massive head wound because he he starts bleeding out, and now the hillbilly guy's dead.
See, he loved him. He loved him.
So
Who the fuck is this?
lead singer girl is sleeping next to her boyfriend.
She's not sleeping. Remember?
Oh,
She got
she's-
bucked by the fucking by the hillbilly.
Yeah. But how'd she get to lay down in a sleeping position?
Because she got shot, and then he fucking laid her down nicely.
And he's
Jane.
trying to wake her up. Yeah, no, she's starting to cough. Yeah, she's alive,
She got shot in the back with a shotgun.
but she's alive.
She's just alive just long enough to be like, I'm gonna die.
Yeah, no, she's alive to die.
I regret everything. And
I
then-
regret doing favors for people
right.
after a shitty house show.
Take her away from here. Who the fuck are you talking about?
So she promise or makes her boyfriend promise to take the other girl.
Who?
Are they talking about the girl from the family? Because she's the only one left.
Unless they're talking about that other girl, that the captive one.
Oh, that
The
girl.
dog.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's like, take her away from here, but don't have sex with her. So now who the fuck is this?
I would love to see one of these scenes where it's like, never fall in love ever again. I'm the
Like,
last
what?
person.
Yep, so here we go. Have you ever seen fucking Daybreak? I think no.
Was that a Sylvester Stallone movie?
No. There's
Or
a
am I thinking
Netflix
of-
show.
A different one.
There's a Netflix show where it's a zombie apocalypse, but only the adults died. But
Oh, okay.
one of the teachers stayed alive somehow,
Damn.
and that's what she looks like. Fucking perma-fried wig and fucking black eyeliner and everything like that.
Well, this is
Ew.
what happens when
Oh.
you aren't able to shower. So
she
he
really
walks up-
was being like, take that other girl out. Look,
walks up and holds her hand. So
because she's on a fucking... She doesn't have legs. I guarantee
doesn't
from
have
her
legs,
knees
no.
down. Her knees down are chopped off.
because she's on like a
like a pallet wheel thing.
a pallet wheel thing. Yeah, like a wheelbarrow.
You think that after they're both saved, okay, at what point can you be like, Lieutenant Dan, ice cream, and give her ice cream?
So he's slowly walking by
And sees all the
the
dead
meat
people in that
locker.
room.
and he makes eye contact with the girl in the leather skirt, and she continues.
To caress Mohawk Man.
Yeah, so she doesn't care if they leave.
It was a long day for everybody.
But we still haven't, finished the circle on that weird hand.
That was her.
Was that her?
Yeah.
No? I don't think so.
That was her, dude. And it was her butt that grabbed it.
Okay. So now they walk out in the light of day at
They're like, oh, thankfully my van's right here.
at the Matadero meat processing place.
He's like, you ever date anybody in a van, baby? See, like this. Once they get showered and cleaned up, he gets to smash, right?
I mean,
You probably wouldn't want to. Yep.
Are you
He's like,
sure?
hey, you want to be my roadie in a van? And she's just looking around. What if it's all just a trick? And she's like, hey, can you bring me to... She does got some beautiful ass eyes, though.
yeah. Was that the girl from the original?
I don't know.
I think so. That's the girl that survived the original.
And he sits... Oh, that's fucked up. Did you see that? He took a long time to sit down. The chair's like... when he was sitting down.
Yeah.
Because his ass was just pounded.
Mm-hmm.
So it hurt when he sat down. What the fuck did she eat? Black
So now she's
ink?
yeah, but her teeth look terrible, and
I thought their teeth looked okay, but they clearly put like squid ink in her mouth. The pain never ends.
so then he's
From
looking
your
up at
butt.
the mirror,
And she's gone.
and she's gone.
Yep.
And then she's gonna bite his neck
Okay, there you go.
and spits out a piece of his neck.
So basically, the gist of this movie is don't help anybody.
Ever.
So is she a vampire?
No, I think she's just one of them.
No, I think that she's a fucking... This the open up number 3 to be a vampire. Well, don't save anybody, everybody.
No. Why? Why save people?
What if that's why? See, now, hold on. What if the bad guys were actually good guys and they had her chained up because she was a vampire? You know what I'm saying? And so then they were probably killing those people in the band because they thought that they were there to rescue the vampire. And they're like, you're not going to rescue this vampire on my watch.
Yeah, maybe.
And then look what just happened. See?
Potentially, but
It's
I
like,
don't...
I didn't mean to, penetrate you. But it's just part of the job.
That's just part of the job, yeah.
I'm trying to save the world. All right? Let's fast forward this real quick. See if there's any Avengers type things at the end.
Doesn't look like it.
Just to be safe. I'll speed up a little bit quicker. That's what it sounds like.
No, that's
and
it. All right. Well, we'll be back with final thoughts on What the Waters Left Behind, Scars.
Scar the lion.
All right, we're back with final thoughts on What the Waters Left Behind, Scars.
Scars. I guess I don't get the name.
Yeah, I don't really understand the significance of that.
But I thought it was good, man. Like I've said it multiple times, like I like movies that potentially could be real.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm a huge fan of The Hills Have Eyes.
Yeah.
I'm a huge fan of Wrong Turn. Like those type of movies where it's fucked up, it makes you really think. But this movie, man, like, God damn it, so many mistakes were made. Like, why the fuck would you keep driving? There's literally the end of the road is right there. Don't drive.
Yeah, like this movie, it has character development.
Yeah.
In a sense. But at the same time, there's weird character decisions.
Dude.
That just don't make any sense.
But I guess it just makes the movie that much more, like, enjoyable because, like, you're relating to them. Like, why would you fucking do that?
But at the same time, if you're in, like, a fight or flight situation, you're not thinking about what you're doing in the moment. You're just doing it.
Yeah, but, dude, don't do it.
But,
like, God damn it. But I mean, it's just that it gets you, and that's what that's what a good movie does.
Yeah,
is it makes you, I want to say, like, get pissed, or you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, God damn it, the end of the road is right there. It's like, you know what? I think I could squeak by on this little tiny sliver. Oh, I can't.
No, oh no, I can't.
And now look what happened to you.
Turn back around.
Yeah. Oh, and now bye. But no, I thought it was really. I liked it, man.
I thought this one, from what I remember of the first one, this one, as far as the pacing goes, this one is a lot quicker. Like, it kind of gets to the point a little more than the first one. It also, like, but I did also feel there were more big character moments in the first movie, as opposed to this one, where, like, the bad guys are kind of like, they're dark, they're sinister, but they're not. Like, they did a lot of, like, scene chewing in the first one, which if they had done some of that, I think I would have enjoyed it more.
I guess there's no drag on moments.
No, there really aren't.
Like, okay, this movie's starting to get boring.
Which I think
wasn't.
Maybe that's why there was so much scene chewing and someone did so much big sinister moments in the first one, because you had to fill time.
Maybe.
In a sense, but like this one, there's really none of that. Maybe it's because it's not necessary, but I do kind of feel like that did make the bad guys feel a little more memorable in the first one. In this one, they feel a little more kind of like routine bad guys. I don't want to say it in a bad way.
Fucking Frank Reynolds and everybody with the goddamn gun.
Yeah.
That's so fucked up.
But it did feel like the first one felt like its own thing in a little sense, but then this one feels like it's trying to be a little Texas Chainsaw Massacre-ish.
See, I didn't think Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I was thinking more of like The Hills Have Eyes.
Or that kind of thing, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But it feels like it's trying to borrow from other cannibal movies.
I can...
At moments.
All right.
Because there's the dinner table, there's just, like, there's some stuff that happens that I don't connect as much, because I love good bad guys, and I think the bad guys make the movie.
Yeah, maybe it was just, what is it? Showing homage? What the fuck it's called?
Oh, homage.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Like, I liked it. It had its own thing because, like Hills Have Eyes, like they're, are they a family? I don't know, but you have your hierarchy.
I think they are a family.
You have your hierarchy, and then
or at least they
all
were
those
in the
things.
original.
Where this one, they saw their hierarchy, but like I don't think they were family.
Yeah.
But
I think they were supposed to be a family because I know that in the original, the girl that becomes a part of them is the girl that they find out is related later on.
Yeah. Or maybe he's like,
which is why she wasn't killed.
Maybe he's just like, I just need this lingerie piece, bruh.
But yeah, no, like the genuine distress moments and stuff like that, it was all really good.
Yeah.
I mean, I think there were rape scenes, they were uncomfortable, but they don't dwell in it.
There was never, besides that first one, they were going to have consensual sex, but it turned out that it was, that random dude. Other than that, like, it was just hinting that that's what happened.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I know we were kind of worried about it, before doing it, but no, I think the movie was fine.
It was.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, I kind of wish maybe like the kills have been varied up a little bit. Like, because there's a lot of chest kills, a lot of chest stabs.
But maybe that's like, dude.
But they're effective.
Maybe they know that's the kill zone.
That is the kill zone. It's very effective.
Look at John Wick. Everybody he kills, he just shoots him in the head. Look at motherfucking Ronda Rousey. Everybody she does is a hip toss to an armbar.
Yeah.
Does it work? Boom. Bingo.
Yeah.
Look at this dude's hair. It doesn't work. What the fuck is wrong with that thing?
I have no clue.
God damn it.
But no, I did enjoy this one more just strictly for the flow and the and how there's no wasted time. We're getting 86 minutes that kind of flow really quick. The ending is a little comes a little bit out of left field, but
yeah,
it's a nice twist.
Yeah, I think it opens it up for number 3.
Yeah.
If there is that, like, we'll watch number 3, but no, it was super random, like, why the fuck did she bite that dude?
Yeah, exactly.
But maybe,
And why take strange women with you when you can just drive off?
Right. And right, my dying wish, Anthony, save that fucking random stranger with the creepy hair. Promise me.
That's when you tell her, yeah, okay, I'll do it.
Say, yeah, I promise. And then when you're fucking gone, guess what?
Peace out, sauerkraut.
Yep. Smell you later. And then you do the pill out sound like, and then leave.
It's like, and then you tell her, I'm sorry. I just can't.
Right. And she's like, are you bringing her? Yeah, I am.
Because
guess what? Even if you survive, I'm fucking long gone, bruh. We're in the middle of nowhere. So even if you survive from here, you're going to have to walk in the desert or wherever the fuck they were.
Yeah.
It took us all night to get to where we were. You're going to die before you fucking get anywhere to tell anybody on me. Like, he promised me he was going to take a random stranger who was held captive. Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You shouldn't ask somebody to make that promise.
Right. Especially a complete stranger. Anthony, my dying wish, give that complete stranger homeless guy all your life savings. Promise me.
Like, yeah, okay, honey. Okay.
Right. But all right.
But, yeah. That was pretty good.
Yeah, I liked it.
Well,
It was solid.
oh yeah, before we go,
Oh, yeah. Hold on.
check out our website, beratedbratedmovies.com. Check out our merch tag on the website for our Redbubble store for all the tees, tanks, and hoodies, and stickers that you may want. Also, we have our SpeakPipe link. So if you want to leave us a message, we'll definitely use it in an episode. Check out, or if you want to send us a message and just want to say hi, you have a suggestion, you have a movie idea, email us at beratedmovies@gmail.com.
That'd be pretty funny if somebody's like, hey, I do got a movie idea. And we just fucking kind of like, what was it? Tusk?
Oh, yeah.
That'd be funny. Just jump on an episode and just talk about a movie. Maybe,
Yeah, we could do that.
we could throw out some funny, nerdy parts of the movie,
Oh, yeah. And check out our companion show that comes out Wednesdays, twice a month. Everything Gets Berated, where we talk about everything other than indie horror and sometimes indie horror. Literally everything.
Everything.
Well, yeah. Well, thank you for listening, and we'll talk to you next time.
Good night.